Hey everyone, it's me Katrina with Just My 3 Cents, and I'm back with another Lego video. I just got this fresh in the mail from Lego. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for a while. I pre-ordered this and I am so excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm an 80s baby, proud 80s baby, and I actually remember using this, and I remember when this thing came on board. And I remember the dawn of these. I remember having the flip phone, like when you get mad at somebody, you go bam and slam that sucker. I actually want to build all three. I think for nostalgic purposes, we're going to go ahead and start with this one. But I probably will, depending on how these things behave, will build all three, yes, eventually. So sit back, relax, and here we go. We are finished with our little rotary telephone from back in the day. And I love that it's blue. Blue is my favorite color. Not this particular blue, but it's cute nonetheless. I made a little mistake in the middle, but it's too late to turn back now. This is supposed to, these little things here are supposed to press down because, you know, when you're done with the call, that presses down. If y'all know, you know, if you're old enough to remember. But anyways, it's cute. It's a cute little phone. You know, when you tired, I'm done with this call. Clank. You get to slam the call. Anyways, I love that this spins. Oh, God forbid if you mess up a number. I wish it did have stickers, and maybe I'll probably just print them out on my Cricut or even just write them out. If I decide to keep this in this form, maybe just write down the numbers. But do y'all still remember phone numbers? I only know just the people here in this household's phone number. So that of my husband, and my two sons. Oh, and my number, obviously. But other than that, I don't remember. I think I remember my phone number from back in the day, but other than that, no. Everything else, it's under your name in my cell phone. But back in the day, you had to know phone numbers. I'm old enough to remember when we had to call in order to know the times of the movies. We had to call to order everything. There was no app for that. It was pick up the phone and dial this right here. And the cord, this little cord, this ain't doing you nothing. Remember them cords that used to stretch through rooms, through doorways? Loved it. And for some reason, this thing used to never like tangle up or, anyways, good times. Anyways, this was fun. This was cute. Great little flashback. Remind me of, you know, just good old days, if you will. You know, my grandmother's house, again, my mother's house, and all of that, my father's house. Just taking me back in time. This was a fun little project. This was item number 311 59. Disregard this. I don't know what that is. Oh, incorrect. I just gave you the wrong number. This was item number 31174 for Lego Creator. I believe this just came out. So like I said, I'm gonna keep this for a while before I bust it down and switch it over to the other two items, which will be the one second. The OG mobile phone. Y'all remember this? Classic. Or the again OG cell phone and or flip phone. Now, I had the OG. I used to love this right here because again, when you're done with that call, you tired, slam that sucker shut. This right here. Or when it had the original games on the phone. Good old days. That used to preoccupy all my little time. Now Facebook, Instagram, all of those things. YouTube. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. This has been fun putting together. You have a great day. Bye.